Hugo Sánchez Marquez was born on July 11, 1958, in Mexico City, Mexico. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest Mexican footballers of all time and one of the best strikers in the history of Spanish football. Sánchez was introduced to football at an early age, influenced by his father, Héctor Sánchez, who was also a professional footballer. His passion and talent for the sport became apparent during his youth, and he joined the youth academy of Club Universidad Nacional, commonly known as Pumas UNAM, where his professional career began. Sánchez made a professional debut with Pumas UNAM in 1976. He quickly gained recognition for his incredible acrobatic style of play, goal-scoring ability, and athletic prowess. His early success in the Mexican League earned him a spot on the Mexican national team, with whom he would have a storied international career. After several impressive seasons with Pumas, including winning the Mexican Primera División in 1977 and 1981, Sánchez moved to Europe to pursue opportunities in more competitive leagues. In 1981, Sánchez signed with Atletico Madrid in Spain's La Liga, marking the beginning of his illustrious European career. Although he initially faced challenges adapting to European football, he ultimately thrived and became one of the league's top scorers. His remarkable performances caught the attention of Real Madrid, and in 1985, he made a high-profile transfer to the Spanish Giants. It was at Real Madrid where Hugo Sánchez reached the pinnacle of his career. During his time at Real Madrid from 1985 to 1992, Sánchez solidified his status as a football legend. He won numerous titles with the club, including 5 consecutive La Liga championships from 1985 to 1990, 1 UEFA Cup in 1986, and 3 Supercopa de España titles. Individually, Sánchez was a 5-time Pichichi Trophy winner, awarded to the league's top scorer. His acrobatic volleys, precise finishing, and trademark somersault celebrations made him a fan favorite and a feared striker across Europe. In the 1989-90 season, he scored 38 goals in 35 matches, tying Telmo Zarra's record at the time for most goals in a single La Liga season, all scored with just 1 touch, a remarkable feat. Sánchez also had a long and distinguished career with the Mexican national team, earning 58 caps and scoring 29 goals. He represented Mexico in 3 FIFA World Cups, 1978, 1986, and 1994. The 1986 World Cup, held in Mexico, was particularly significant, as the team reached the quarterfinals, the best finish in its history up to that point. Though Hugo's World Cup performances were sometimes criticized for not matching his club form, his influence on Mexican football was unquestionable. Following his peak years at Real Madrid, Sánchez played for several clubs, including Club America, Rayo Vallecano, Atlante, and FC Dallas in Major League Soccer before retiring in 1997. After his playing career, he turned to management. He coached various clubs, including Pumas UNAM, where he won back-to-back league titles in 2004, becoming the first manager in Mexico to achieve this in short tournament format. He also managed the Mexican national team from 2006 to 2008, though his tenure was met with mixed results. Sánchez's legacy extends beyond the pitch. He was named among the FIFA 100 by Pelé in 2004, a list of the greatest living footballers. His influence on generations of Mexican players is immense, and he is considered a national icon. His style, charisma, and achievements helped raise the international profile of Mexican football, and he remains a symbol of excellence in the sport. Hugo Sánchez's combination of athletic talent, technical skill, and competitive spirit secured his place in the pantheon of football legends. Hugo Sánchez's post-retirement life has remained closely tied to football beyond his coaching roles. He has worked extensively as a football analyst and commentator for various sports networks, both in Mexico and internationally. His insights, drawn from years of elite competition, have made him a respected voice in football media. Known for his outspoken personality and strong opinions, Sánchez has frequently shared his thoughts on the state of Mexican football, calling for structural reforms and higher standards to elevate the national game. Throughout his career and beyond, Sánchez has been recognized with numerous honors and accolades. He was inducted into the International Soccer Hall of Fame in 1999 and has been celebrated in multiple tributes, including statues, awards, and commemorations of his achievements. In Spain, he is fondly remembered by Real Madrid fans as one of the club's most prolific strikers, ranking among the top scorers in its storied history. In Mexico, he is a cultural icon, widely considered the greatest footballer the country has ever produced. Sanchez's personal life has also been marked by triumphs and tragedies. He married Emma Portugal, and together they had children, including Hugo Sánchez Portugal, who followed in his father's footsteps and played professional football. Sadly, Hugo Sánchez Portugal passed away in 2014 at the age of 30, a devastating loss that deeply affected Sánchez and his family. Despite this tragedy, Sánchez has continued to honor his son's memory and remained active in public life. As a player, Sánchez was known for his discipline, relentless drive, and spectacular goal-scoring abilities. He popularized the bicycle kick in mainstream football and turned it into a signature move, scoring many of his goals with such flair. His sharp instinct in the penalty box, flawless timing, and near-unmatched ability to score with a single touch made him a nightmare for defenders and a joy for fans to watch. He broke barriers for Latin American players in Europe, becoming one of the first in the region to reach superstardom on the continent. Even today, young Mexican footballers cite Hugo Sánchez as an inspiration. His success in Europe paved the way for others to follow, proving that Mexican talent could compete and dominate at the highest levels. His name is often invoked in discussions about Mexico's footballing identity, and his legacy remains a point of national pride. Hugo Sánchez continues to be active in football circles and occasionally expresses interest in returning to coaching, including ambitions of managing the national team again or taking on major club roles. Whether on the field, in the dugout, or behind a microphone, Sánchez has remained a dominant presence in the world of football. His life story is one of talent, determination, and trailblazing achievement, a testament to what can be accomplished through vision, hard work, and an unrelenting desire to be the best. Beyond his individual accomplishments, Hugo Sánchez is often seen as a transformative figure who bridged the gap between Latin American and European football. At a time when few Mexican players made successful transitions to top European leagues, Sánchez not only adapted but thrived, becoming a superstar in one of the world's most competitive environments. His success at Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs in the world, proved that Mexican players could achieve greatness on the global stage. He served as a trailblazer for future generations, inspiring countless young athletes from Latin America to dream beyond local or regional leagues. His influence also extended into the cultural and social spheres. In Mexico, Sánchez became more than a footballer. He was a national hero, representing hope, excellence, and global recognition during a period when international success in sports was rare for the country. His presence in media and advertising during the 1980s and 1990s made him a household name, and he frequently appeared in campaigns promoting fitness, discipline, and education. His charisma and confidence, sometimes perceived as arrogance, were also part of what made him a compelling and iconic figure. Sánchez was never one to shy away from expressing his ambitions. He openly declared his desire to coach Real Madrid one day and has continued to express his belief in his qualifications for top coaching roles. While his managerial career has had highs and lows, particularly with his dual title win at Pumas UNAM, he has never lost his competitive spirit or his belief in Mexico's potential to become a world football powerhouse. During his time as Mexico's national team coach, he pushed for higher standards and frequently challenged the Mexican Football Federation to modernize its approach. Despite occasional controversy, such as disputes with players, journalists, or football authorities, Sánchez has remained relevant and influential in the football world. His career is frequently referenced in discussions about the development of Mexican football and what it takes to compete at the elite level. His analytical work on television has kept him in the public eye, where his comments continue to provoke strong reactions, both admiration and criticism, reflecting his enduring ability to stir passion among fans and experts alike. Sánchez's impact has also been acknowledged internationally. In Spain, especially in Madrid, his name still commands respect. Former teammates, rivals, and coaches often speak highly of his work ethic, professionalism, and knack for finding the back of the net. His name is regularly included in all-time best 11 lists for both Real Madrid and La Liga, and his 1989-90 season remains one of the most impressive individual campaigns in Spanish football history. Even as new stars emerge and the football world continues to evolve, Hugo Sánchez remains a timeless figure. His life story, from a young boy playing in the streets of Mexico City to becoming a 5-time league champion with Real Madrid, is one of resilience, excellence, and ambition for millions of fans, especially in Mexico and Spain. He will always be remembered not just for his bicycle kicks and championship medals, but for what he represented: the limitless possibilities of talent paired with hard work. To this day, Hugo Sánchez is frequently invited to speak at football summits, youth academies, and motivational events. His message consistently centers around discipline, self-belief, and never settling for mediocrity. As one of the few footballers to successfully transition from player to coach to media figure, all while maintaining his legacy, Sanchez's biography continues to evolve. His contributions to football, his cultural impact, and his legacy as one of the most iconic Latin American athletes in history are firmly established, ensuring that Hugo Sánchez will be remembered and studied for generations to come.